Know the story of John Henry? So, in the early 1870s, the sound of steel against stone echoed through the Greenbrier Valley. Thousands of men, many of them African-American laborers chasing steady work after the Civil War, were carving their way through the mountains to make way for the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway. Now, with a little more than shovels, hammers, and dynamite, they fought the earth itself to lay the tracks that would one day connect Tidewater, Virginia to the Ohio River Valley. How cool. Now, what wasn't cool? These were brutal jobs, low-paying, back-breaking, and often deadly. Workers sweated through the summer heat and froze in the mountain winters. As we all know in Appalachia, they are rough. But they cut timber for bridges, laid ties by hand, and used mules to haul stone from the riverside. But it was in Talcott, West Bygone, Virginia, at the mouth of the Big Bend Mountain, that their most famous legend was born. As the railroad pushed west, more than 800 men began drilling what would become the Great Bend Tunnel, nearly 1.25 miles of solid rock. Now, the shell inside the mountain crumbled when exposed to air, and cave-ins were common. It was in this dangerous stretch that the story of John Henry took shape. So, a steel driver by trade, John Henry swung his hammer alongside a shaker who turned the drill bit with each blow. When the railroad brought in a new steam drill, claiming it could outwork any man, John Henry took that as a challenge. So, according to the legend, he grabbed two, not one, but two 10-pound hammers, one in each hand, and went to work. He drilled 14 feet into the rock before collapsing dead from exhaustion. The steam drill managed only 9, and in that moment, John Henry proved that no machine could outdo the strength and heart of a human being, even if it cost him his life. Now, the Great Bend Tunnel was finished in 1872 and remained in use for more than a century, and today, the story of John Henry stands as more than folklore. It's a tribute to the thousands of unnamed black laborers whose sweat and sacrifice built the backbone of Appalachia. And through every verse of the ballad of John Henry, his hammer still rings out from that mountain, reminding us who really laid the tracks that carried America forward. Hope you enjoyed this story. Be sure to follow and subscribe to Creepalachia for more eerie content and amazing folklore like John Henry from the hills.